Hi Libra, this is going to be your love message from the 6th through the 9th of February. It is good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Libra, but as always, please keep in mind this is a general reading. It will not resonate with everyone. Please don't try to make it fit if it's not your story. I know a lot of you are going through a lot of different things right now. This is just the energy I picked up on today. If you want to book a private reading with me, Libra, the link to my website is down in the description below this video. If you are new, welcome to Soma, Chandra, Libra. Subscribe, hit the bell, get into our gang. Yes, I do read for all 12 zodiac signs on my other channel called Soma, Chandra Tarot. All right, babes, let's get into it. Libra, I think that you're at you've had a tower moment here in a relationship. And I think that some lies and some tall tales that have been told, maybe you told to yourself or you let someone else tell to you, are being revealed. And I think you're making a major decision about something with someone. Check it out, you guys. My daughter, who is 14 and also intuitive, made us an oracle deck. The cards in this deck are absolutely amazing. So I used it on Sagittarius and I used it for you guys too. I really love it. My kid's a genius. It's really great. So the oracle cards that came out of our new Soma Chandra Tarot Oracle deck for you, Libra, are, I'm letting you go. I don't trust myself. I don't trust you. So I think you feel the need to let someone go. I kind of feel like this is the last straw for you with something or someone. You don't seem to trust this person, and yet you don't seem to trust yourself with this person either. Some of the other cards that have come out, Oracle card and the block being the Seven of Swords, is you might have kidded yourself and cheated yourself and lied to yourself about this person, and you might have let them get away with some lies, but not anymore, not today. I think you guys are having a real tower moment. What this person has to say, what their oracle cards are, is let's take a break. You weren't my first choice. I can't even decide. So you might decide to walk away from each other for just a few minutes, just a hot minute. I think this person needs time to make a decision. You need to know that you're not their first choice. And they might say, I just need to take a break for a minute. I can't even decide. You may decide to go in a new direction, or this person may decide to go in a new direction. The energy between the two of you is, I'm willing to put the past in the past, age and maturity differences. So you guys could be different ages or just at different maturity levels. And I think that you are the one that's willing to put the past in the past, Libra, because you're showing me the tower. The tower is, I'll put the past in the past. We'll tear everything down. We will rebuild. You'll put this person behind you. You'll put the past behind you. It looks like that needs to happen between the two of you. There is an age or maturity difference that will need to be worked out. And they told me, your guides told me to use the Seven Energies Oracle deck. This is kind of heavy. A tall tale in reverse, great big love in reverse, and smoke and mirrors in reverse. Broken open is at the bottom of the deck. You've been broken open, Libra. Your heart chakra is fully exposed. When broken open comes, we cannot hide who we are. We cannot hide anymore from something. I think that this is a person or a relationship that you thought there was great big love, but a lot of it was smoke and mirrors, and someone was telling a tall tale. I love it. It's Pinocchio. I'm telling a tall tale here. So I think you're realizing that there is some bullshit going on. I mean, your action towards this person is the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Swords, which is, I smell bullshit, and I'm going to get cut through this illusion to the truth. Your guides are saying, trust your own intuition here. Don't believe lies. Don't believe it unless you have it proved to you. There's not as much love in this situation as you think there is, and there has been illusion and smoke and mirrors. Because these cards are in reverse, I think you're beginning to see this. I think you know this. Libra, did you have harsh words for someone? Did you go all air sign on somebody here? You're showing us that you see yourself as the Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords. You will move fast. You will take quick action. The Knight of Swords will have harsh words. He will really seize the moment and go out on a limb. He thinks fast. He's very brave. He's very direct. He's a risk taker, and he can be harsh at times. And 5 of Swords. So you seem kind of angry. I think you've had harsh words with this person. I do think that you are willing to fight through stuff with them. But I think you might have had some harsh words. Or taken action because you feel as though you need to win at all costs. There could have been some anger and some harsh words. You see yourself as not afraid to communicate and not afraid to fight. Almost like some of you have Scorpio in your chart here. Maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio. In your feelings, Libra, the Tower, the World, and the 3 of Wands came out. The World and the 3 of Wands tell me that this could be a long-distance relationship. It does not have to be a long-distance relationship, though. The Tower is kaboom. You've had a sudden awakening. Your feelings are suddenly changing. You might have suddenly ended something with this person. Or you're like, I have a sudden shift and an awareness. The world is an ending, but it can mean an ascension, a sense of belonging, a sense of knowing. And the 3 of Wands, I think that you are really thinking about the future. The 3 of Wands is a really important moment in a relationship where the 3s are about what is the potential of this connection? What is the long-term growth potential of this connection? You're really, really willing to tear everything down here. Sudden shift in the way you feel. Your deeper feelings for this person, the High Priestess, Pisces or Libra, the Star, Aquarius, 8 of Cups. You're listening to your intuition and you're going to keep your own counsel. I think you have hope and you have faith, but you ultimately want to feel positive and motivated and free, and you'll walk away if you have to in order to do that. I see a person that's not afraid to be alone if they have to be. She keeps her own counsel. She listens to her intuition, or this man or this woman. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It's like you have hope, but ultimately you want to move towards a feeling of positivity and freedom and your own higher destiny. And you'll walk all the way away if you have to. You'll also leave the past in the past as well. Like if you want to work on this relationship with this person, you'd be willing to leave the past behind because some of you still have a lot of hope and faith in this person. But you'll walk away if you need to. Your action towards this person, Libra, is the Moon, the King of Swords, and Justice. Wow, Libra is king. So there's a lot of confusion here for you and a lot of illusion. The Pisces Moon here, the Moon and the High Priestess tell me you're having a very heightened sense of intuition about this person, and there has been confusion about them. This King of Swords wants to cut through to the truth. You're like, I am the King of Swords today, and I absolutely insist upon the truth. And this is a major choice. If some of you are realizing that you have lived in an illusion, you might be feeling as though you've gotten some justice for that. Justice is not a punishment. Justice means we get what we give. It's cause and effect. We get what we deserve is kind of a harsh way of putting it, but it's more like I have to serve justice here. Justice is more than a choice. It's a big choice. I want fairness. I want honesty. I want accountability. I think you're kind of tired of like living in an illusion or being confused, which is probably why there's this sudden shift. I see you this Knight of Swords is accelerating very quickly towards a completion of whatever cycle you have been in with this person. You might have been involved with this person for 2 to 3 years. I think you want something to really change. The energy between you and this person is the Wheel of Fortune, so it's really up to fate. There's a lot of free will at play. You guys have hit a major turning point in the relationship with the Wheel and the Tower and Justice. Oh, and Judgment came out for them. This whole relationship is about to change. Your perception of the relationship is changing as well. But the challenges, Libra, have been the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. So there's been lying and deceit. Perhaps someone's been playing duck and weave. Perhaps someone's been acting upon their own behalf in a positive way. The 7 of Swords means you have to navigate carefully and tread lightly in a situation. There is an insecurity. The 7 of Cups is wishful thinking and delusion, but it's also a lot of choices. So lying and living in a fantasy might have been a problem, or some dishonesty and someone just playing duck and weave all the time and having to tiptoe all the time in the relationship, and someone having a lot of other choices, either you or them. We always think that they're the ones that have the choices. Well, it's also realizing that we all have a choice all the time, and we have more choices than we think we do. And I think with the smoke and mirrors and the tall tale in reverse and great big love in reverse and broken open, you might be realizing that. You might have cheated yourself or kidded yourself, or this person's doing that to themselves. I think you're like, no more cheating ourselves, no more kidding ourselves, no more of wandering around in the moonlight. This is bullshit. Kaboom, sudden awakening. What's the real growth potential here? Don't think I won't be sharp-tongued with you. I'm an air sign after all, is what I see you saying here. I see you willing to stand up for yourself with the King and the 5 and the Knight of Swords. I was like, wow, air sign in full effect here. This person, I think they feel the pressure. They see themselves, Libra, as the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. So this person is like, oh my God. They call it cruelty in this deck. This person is stressed out. They also hold back. They feel the need to control something. They want power. Holding back and holding on. They won't open up. They're really stressed out. The way they feel, well, I think this person does not want to give up independence, and they're a little avoidant of their emotions at the moment. 2 of Swords, Strength, the Queen of Wands. Some of you are connecting to a Leo. I think that this person needs a minute to decide what they want. It takes them strength to deal with this. They have a lot of pride. And they feel the Queen of Wands towards you. So they may see you as a friend. They may feel as though they want a level of independence in the relationship. This Queen of Wands could be somebody else as well. Their action towards you, Libra, is the 9 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, and Judgment, Scorpio here. So it's Judgment Day. This person doesn't know what they want. They're guarded. They're still hanging in there. They're not quitting. I think you're ready to walk. I think it's kind of like enough with the illusion. I've had a sudden awakening. The future is actually important to me, and I really need the truth here. I have a lot of hope, but my intuition tells me something's weird, and I will walk if I have to. And they're like, oh my God. The 4 of Cups, emotional reevaluation. They don't really know what they want. They call it luxury in this deck. I think this is the Moon and Stars Tarot. I don't know why they wanted me to use this deck for you today. It's kind of soft. It's a sweet deck. It's not my favorite, but this is the one they wanted me to use. So this person is guarded but hanging in there. They don't really know entirely what they want. They are at a major crossroads. I think they're very stressed out about how to make a decision, and I think one of the most important things for them is independence, and they have a lot of pride. Deeper emotions, 7 of Wands, the Hierophant, 2 of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You could be dealing with a person who is very affected by their their roots, where they came from, the system at large, or it's just a Taurus. This person feels challenged. They may, again, if they're not a Taurus, they could already be married, or they're not sure if they want a serious commitment here. This person has a decision to make, and it's really stressing this person out. So you seem like you're in a pretty definitive place. The final outcome and the way it's going to go down between the two of you for the next couple of days is the 5 of Wands working it out. Page of Swords, 8 of Wands, 4 of Swords. So I see a lot of communication here. With the Page of Swords and the 8 of Wands, I think this person, I noticed this little Page of Swords is looking up at Justice. Somebody has the big sword and somebody has a tiny sword. There is a bit of an age difference possibly for some of you, or just a maturity difference. One of you might be smarter than the other, or just older, more educated maybe as well, possibly. This person might feel like they need more education with the Hierophant, higher learning or knowledge or something. This person could be deciding whether or not to live with family or move or go to university. They could work for a big company. With the 7 of Cups and the Hierophant, you could have met them on a website, a big website, possibly. So I see communication. I see the two of you trying to think of new ways to communicate, but there is a defensiveness. And I don't see the communication happening via voice. I see it happening via the internet or text messages. This is a shitty way to communicate, by the way. As a certified relationship counselor, I encourage all of you to stop freaking texting the hell out of each other. It's passive aggressive and you're not 12. Like, I know that hurts to hear, and that's just my personal opinion, but if you're trying to work something out with a person, texting is not the way to go. It could also just simply mean distance between the two of you. And then here's that break, the Four of Swords. You might be trying to get a hold of them and they just won't respond for 4 days. Okay? Keep that in mind. But really, be careful with the texting. It's not productive communication, especially if it's about something serious. Some of you want to be with this person, and it's just stressful for the both of you. But the oracle cards make it very specific. I find that when I use oracle cards, it will make it more case specific to a few of you. These oracle cards might not resonate with all of you. If I take the oracle cards out of it, it's like, what do? We have to tread really lightly. It's overwhelming and confusing. It's so much up to fate. There could be a need to relocate as well. But I see that you really want to make the smart choice here and protect your heart. There has been illusion for you. And keep these in mind. You're willing to let this person go because you might not trust them or yourself in this situation. If this is something that you're just recognizing, Libra, that's the ascension and the aha moment that you've had. Yeah. At least let go and try to trust yourself. Your intuition will help you. Okay, Libra, that's the reading I have for you guys for the next 4 days. I hope it resonates with you. If it resonates with you, I very much hope it helps you. All I want to do is help. You can always book a private reading with me. If you want to work with me personally, the link to the website to schedule a reading with me that's just for you is down in the description below. Check out Soma Chandra Tarot for all 12 zodiac signs. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.